Okay, today's lesson we'll be talking about the different formats of dueling. There are many different formats of dueling. Some pretty cool, some unorthodox, some standard, etc., etc., etc.
It's true, Alex. What?
Anyway, the first format we'll talk about is a one-on-one duel. Basically, take two people, just have them duel each other. That's a one-on-one duel.
Oh yeah, I love one-on-one. Although it gets boring really quickly.
You want to mix things up? Why not try a triangle duel where two opponents face off against one?
Oh, those are always fun. It makes my extremely overpowered decks more fun to use because I gotta think. I don't just start randomly summoning Archangel Michael.
Yeah, there are many different ways to do a triangle duel. You can either have your opponent let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh right, you can either have your opponent. Each player can have their own field, or you can share with your partner as you do. You can also share life points too, but that's optional.
Oh wait, what are you doing? I'll take care of this.
And but also in a triangle duel, you can even choose to have the single player can even choose to have twice as many turns as the other players. It just switches from one of the people you're dueling to the single. And then, do you want things to be a little more fair? Well then, try a tag team duel. Tag team duels are pretty cool when two teams of two face off against each other.
3v3s are even cooler.
Yeah, there are many different ways you can duel. And a tag team duel playing nice to people team up and then take on groups of the same number. There are two main options. You can either have each partner have their own separate life points or a field. Well, three main options I should say. Or you can have all have the same life points and yet still have your own field. Or you can totally choose just to have the same life points and the exact same field. And having the exact same field is considered an advanced tag duel.
Oh yeah.
That makes things more fun. But yeah, soon we might be having another tournament based on tag duels.
Yep.
More information will be given out tomorrow. And now then, we also got mass duels as well. Well, a ton of different.
Free-for-all?
Yeah, mass duels, free-for-all, battle royale, whatever the heck you want to call it. They can go by plenty of different options. So new ones, I don't think I can explain them all.
Well, you can always try the good old make a secret alliance and obliterate a single target and then kill each other later.
True.
You know, Hunger Games style.
True, basically, think of it like the Hunger Games, only a dueling. Basically, you can be teamed up another person as part of it, or for the most part, just flat out face everybody. Don't care who gets in your way. If they're in your way, stop on them.
That's my style. And then trick everybody thinking you're their friend and stomp them harder.
Yeah, anything goes in one of those duels. Sometimes in those kind of duels, you will have teams, but usually the teams in a mass duel are very short.
Yeah.
Short. And plus also usually highly outnumbered.
Usually. But not always outgunned.
Yeah, pretty much. You want to
Show them the BFG. Jeremiah, were you about to clock somebody with that?
No, I wasn't.
Because I hear sound coming off the computer. I just assumed you were going to throw it.
That's me.
Oh, he's actually... No, I wasn't going to throw it, but sound is definitely coming from that guy's computer. Anyway, I think that pretty much Kevin said, there are also still many different formats out there, so make sure to try it. But while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna throw in a side lesson here. The difference between the main deck, extra deck, and side deck.
Oh, good God, this stuff.
It has to be. What? This is not enough to put in its own lesson. Besides, I think it has to be known. First off, you got your main deck. Basically, the deck where you keep all your good stuff in it.
Not for me. Most of my best stuff's hidden in the extra deck.
Okay, the main deck is where you put the cards you actually draw stuff out of.
Yep.
Then we got the extra deck, full of your special types of monsters.
15 card limit.
Yeah, there's a 15 card limit to the extra deck and the side deck. In the extra deck, that's where you put your fusions, synchros, and exceeds monsters in there. And sometimes your pendulum monsters. Here's the catch with pendulum monsters. They have to be sent to the extra deck whenever they're destroyed. And they can even make your extra deck go above the 15 card limit.
Awkward.
Yeah. And then we got your side deck. Basically, side decks are mainly used in tournaments and matches, and 2 out of 3 matches. They're 15 card decks that you can swap cards out of with your main deck.
But not during a duel, in between.
Yeah, pretty much. Still in between stuff, in between swaps. It's basically kind of like an emergency swap deck.
In case you think someone's figured out your ideas.
Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for paying attention.
Hey, wait.
One.
Ah, my hand! I shouldn't have been eating these!
Be careful! There's a Doritos monster on the loose. Anyway, see you later. Oh no! Oh no! One! I'm gonna be hit on the.